Part 1. Questions 1 to 6. For each question, choose the correct answer. Number 1. You will hear two people talking about learning to cook.
I've been spending way too much money on takeout lately. I really want to start cooking at home, but I have no idea where to begin. It all just seems a bit overwhelming.
I totally get that. I was the same at first, but I started watching beginner cooking videos online. They show you step by step what to do, and the recipes use simple ingredients. It made everything much easier.
That actually sounds doable. I was worried I'd have to buy expensive stuff or learn complicated techniques.
No way, just start with basic meals like pasta or stir-fry. Once you get the hang of it, you'll enjoy it more and save a lot too.
Number 2. You will hear two people talking about second-hand furniture shopping.
So, do you ever buy second-hand furniture, or do you prefer new stuff?
I used to always go for new things, but recently I've started looking in thrift stores and online markets. You can find some amazing pieces for way less money.
That's true. My coffee table was only $10, and it looks great after I painted it.
Exactly. I got a bookshelf last week. It just needed a bit of cleaning, and now it fits perfectly in my living room.
And it's better for the environment too. Reusing things instead of buying new all the time really helps.
Yeah, I feel better about it, not just saving money, but also reducing waste.
Number 3. You will hear two co-workers discussing commuting.
You won't believe how long it took me to get to work this morning, almost an hour and a half. First, the bus didn't show up on time, and then there was an accident on the main road.
That sounds awful. That's actually why I started biking to work a few months ago. I got tired of always being late or stressed out before the day even began.
Really? I haven't been on a bike in years. I'd probably fall off in the first 5 minutes. And isn't it kind of dangerous with all the cars and traffic?
I thought that too in the beginning. I was nervous at first, but I plan my route carefully. I avoid the busiest roads and use bike lanes whenever I can.
That helps, I guess. Still, it must be hard to get used to riding every day.
Honestly, after the first week, it felt normal. Now, I actually look forward to it. It's not only quicker, just 30 minutes, but I feel more awake and focused when I arrive.
That's pretty convincing. I'm spending a fortune on public transport, and it's so unreliable lately.
Plus, you get some light exercise every day, and you save money in the long run. I used to spend over $50 a week just on buses.
Maybe I'll give it a try, at least once or twice a week to start with. I'll need to find a route that doesn't go through all that crazy downtown traffic.
I can help you with that. I use an app to plan the safest bike routes. It even avoids steep hills.
Number 4. You hear two classmates talking about skipping breakfast.
You didn't eat anything again this morning?
Nope. I was too sleepy and in a rush. I figured I'd just grab something at lunch.
I used to skip breakfast too, but then I started getting headaches and couldn't focus in class.
That happens to me a lot actually. Maybe it's connected.
Probably. Even something small, like a banana or toast, makes a big difference.
You're right. I'm going to try eating at least something every morning.
Good plan. Skipping breakfast really doesn't help us.
Number 5. You hear two housemates talking about shared chores.
I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I've cleaned the kitchen 3 times this week, and the bin's still full.
Ugh, I'm sorry. I honestly didn't realize I'd let it pile up. Work's been crazy.
I get that, but it's been happening a lot. I'm not asking for perfection, just a bit more effort.
You're right. I've been putting it off, but it's not fair for you to do everything. Maybe we should make a weekly chore chart or something?
That would really help. Just having something on the fridge, so we both know what's expected.
Okay, I'll write one up tonight, and I'll take out the bin after dinner.
Thanks. I know it's not fun, but it makes a big difference.
Number 6. You hear 2 friends talking about learning to drive.
You started driving lessons, right? How's it going?
Honestly, it's harder than I thought. I keep mixing up the pedals, and parking makes me panic.
That's normal in the beginning. I remember sweating just trying to turn left at a big junction.
My instructor says I'm improving, but I still don't feel confident enough to take the test. I keep thinking I'll fail.
You probably just need more practice. I failed my first test, but it taught me a lot. Don't let fear stop you from trying.
You're right. I've been putting too much pressure on myself. Maybe I should just book the test and see what happens.
Yes, just take the next step. You've got nothing to lose.
Part 2. Questions 7 to 10. For each question, complete the sentence with 1, 2, or 3 words. You have 15 seconds to look at Part 2.
You will hear a girl talking to a friend about something that happened at the library.
Hey, Leo, you won't believe what happened yesterday at the library.
What? Don't tell me you knocked over another shelf of books.
No, nothing like that. I was sitting in the quiet study area, trying to finish my report, when the fire alarm suddenly went off.
Seriously? Was there an actual fire?
Thankfully, no. But we all had to evacuate the building. It was raining outside, and none of us had umbrellas.
That sounds awful. Did they ever say what caused the alarm?
Yeah, apparently someone burned their toast in the staff kitchen on the 3rd floor.
Toast. That's a terrible reason to interrupt everyone's work.
I know. And to make matters worse, my laptop got wet in the rain, and now it won't turn on. I had my entire project on it.
That's terrible, Mia. Didn't you have a backup somewhere?
I saved an older version on my email last week, but I've lost everything I worked on since then.
Ugh, that's rough. You've got some long nights ahead.
Definitely. From now on, I'm backing up everything twice.
Part 3. Questions 11 to 15. For each question, choose the correct answer. You have 15 seconds to look at Part 3. You will hear 2 friends talking about volunteering at an animal shelter.
Hey Daniel, how was your first day volunteering at the shelter?
Honestly, it was amazing, but also more exhausting than I expected. I thought I'd just be playing with puppies all afternoon, but there was so much to do.
I told you it wasn't all fun and games. What kind of things did they ask you to do?
Well, first we cleaned out all the cages. Some of them were a bit smelly, not gonna lie. Then I helped feed the cats and walked 3 dogs. One of them kept pulling the leash and nearly dragged me down the street.
That sounds chaotic. Were there other volunteers to help you?
Yes, thank goodness. There were 2 students from the local college, and one woman who's been volunteering there for over a year. She showed me how everything works.
That's good. Did you get a chance to actually interact with the animals?
Yeah, after all the work was done, we got to spend some time just playing and socializing with them. Some of the dogs were really shy at first, but after a few minutes, they started wagging their tails. That made it all worth it.
I bet it did. Are you planning to go back?
Definitely. I already signed up to help out every Saturday morning. I feel like I'm actually doing something useful, and the animals really need it.
I've always thought about volunteering there, but I was worried it would be too emotional. You know, seeing animals that don't have homes.
Yeah, I get that. It's a bit sad, but it also gives you hope when you see how people care for them. Some pets even get adopted while you're there.
That's true. You've convinced me. I think I'll come with you next weekend.